And they still are going to lose a minion on the board, which I guess is pretty good. Because I think this is a Ysera play, probably.
Yep.
The one thing he could think, well, maybe there's a Crazy Alchemist in there, because there's cards still in that hand that have been in the hand the whole game. So you have to question what those are.
Heal him for 2. Oh wait, you would damage him for 2, wouldn't you? Or did they change that?
Yeah, no, it's it would heal him for 2.
Okay. Oh, that would be from the priest perspective still, anyway.
Yeah.
Of course. What am I thinking?
I don't know.
Crazy stuff.
You're a little bit off in this series, aren't you? Your math skills are just not what they normally are.
+2, -2 is like the same thing. There's still a 2 in there.
That's true. There is still a 2 in there.
Yeah.
Well, you got chat lethal that other game, right?
Well, again, what is he really thinking about? Slam action?
I think he's just like really taking his time because he so wants to win this. Like he really, really does. But I mean, yeah, there's not actually that much to think about. It's either Alexstrasza or Ysera.
I think it's just Ysera.
I would, without any doubt, do Ysera. But the one thing he could think also is that Mind Control can come up next turn. Because again, if he's keeping track of the cards in hand, then he has to think, which one do I want to, you know.
Well, it ends up being the correct move. He can kill it with just the Soul Priest by Power Word shielding it, flipping it. And
oh, yeah. That's very nice.
It.
It's quite a good move.
Or you can go
I would
aggressive.
do the Power Shield first.
He can pump it to 7, then Argus it to 8, and the taunt would just allow you to go aggressive, maybe.
Against this, what is this? It's
42 life
health.
warrior.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea, Crip.
Well, how else would you win right now?
I think that you just like hope that you can over time heal up all of your life because you hope that basically your opponent draws like armor smiths and stuff like that. Ooh, what is this?
I'm not sure.
I guess he's considering a Defender of Argus here on it, and then switch it, and then it's 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He wants to start being able to heal himself, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Not a bad play.
Yep.
And gonna save that North Star to make sure he gets a draw. You know what? There's still possibilities here. Maybe.
That shield slam. Slam jam. I would probably do it.
Yeah, I would definitely use Shield Slam here. Why not?
If Ysera can stay alive, then...
Well, actually, no, I would use it, I think. Because the one thing I'd still be a little bit scared about is a Mind Control getting top decked here. Because if you're playing Priest in this type of format, you probably have one in your deck. And well, he does have one in his deck, so...
Nightmare. Well, he's got the draw with the Northshire Injured Blade.
Yeah, quite a good move.
What can you expect to draw, really?
Maybe like a Mind Control for the next turn, hoping that your opponent doesn't have removal.
You could Circle Heal and draw 3 more by attacking the Tink into Ysera.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay tuned for more Fight Night.
Oh, nope, doesn't quite do anything.
Nope.
Yeah, he just has to go to face right here.
Don't.
Nothing else really makes sense.
Don't.
But you know what? With a Wild Pyromancer, if he does draw his other circle, he can, like, basically deck himself. Which is pretty sick to draw, like, 8 cards for 0 mana.
To Fight Night.
Oh. They'd have to get damaged first, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, you'd have to use, like, another spell with it. And he has another spell, it's just nothing that it quite hits yet, but, I mean, that can be switched around pretty quickly. I'm waiting for that brawl.
Picking up Ysera.
Alright. So, obviously he still has that Shield Slam. Has the Cruel Taskmaster potential here.
I think you slam the 3/5.
I think so. Wait, Slam or Shield Slam?
Slam.
Okay. And then maybe Shield Slam on the 4/5. Seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely get that Slam going ASAP to get another card in hand and really figure out what's going on here.
Yeah. None of the plays are really that terrific.
No. Not too wonderful, but, you You know what? Draw another card.
Well,
Maybe he'll
he's
pick
not
up something
that
really
far
nice.
off from killing the opponent. And
Yeah.
He's probably just seeing if he can make a push. But I don't think that's the correct play.
No. I mean, you can do 6. You can do 11. It's just, there's no point. You gotta... Well, you know that there's gonna be Shadow or Deaths in your opponent's hand. Oh, wow, a Whirlwind.
I don't think that's what you want.
No, probably not. I think a Whirlwind is the last thing you want to cast. It's like... Circle of Healing definitely would be a card that would still be sitting in his hand if he had it.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. I think he would have played it last turn. Draw another 3.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, well, we should be seeing him attack in Armor Up, Pagel, Shield Slam. He's got plenty of health, plenty of time.
Is he about the Shield Slam?
No, what? Is he actually just going to go for face then? I actually don't really like that play, to be honest. I would really prefer for him to take out the Injured Blade Master here, because that's going to be another draw anyways. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
What's going on?
I guess he's going to get rid... Yeah. He's going to get rid of this guy. The Wild Pyro.
Get rid of the draw
I'm actually...
combo?
Yeah. Well, it's good that he's going to take out the Cleric at least, because if he leaves all these injured things on board with the Cleric out, it's pretty painful. Alright, so he's built his board up a little bit. Let's see what he gets off of Ysera here, and whether or not Pagel wants to draw something.
Ysera always wants to draw something. Pagel, this time, does want to draw something.
There you go.
That's quite a change for Savjz.
Ooh.
That is a huge card.
That is a huge draw right there. That is like exactly what you want to mind control. This is actually, look at this, Darkwonyx is starting to come back here. He's going to be able to clear this board off and have a ridiculously strong board still on his side.
And the Shadow or Death, I mean, what can...
Oh my god,
right
this
away
is
besides
actually...
Execute?
That is a huge move.
Yeah.
Very swingy game.
Tink.
Oh well, okay.
That's the one.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good to see.
So you got the Tink.
You
Emerald
definitely
Drake,
Tink first.
I believe.
You might go Gorehowl.
Okay.
Because I think Gorehowl, to start just removing the board, the Gorehowl is going to gain you so much card advantage right now. You're just going to kill anything he puts down, basically. So that was a... Wow, that Tink was actually like really, really nice to have.
Especially given a squirrel.
Oh, yeah. Well, even if it was a 5/5, he attacks it, and he's actually still fine because he's at such a high life total anyways. It's just... This is even better than that.
Well, he has the Nightmare for the Shadow or Death combo if he really wants to kill the Tink Master.
You know, yeah, or he could like heal his 2/2. It becomes a 2/3 and then hit it, or
No.
that, I guess.
Oh, he hits the button.
Okay. Well, he knows that he'll just get Gorehowled if he puts anything out right now.
Yeah.
But you do have to do something here as well.
Whoa, that's squirrel.
I would do it.
Man.
Just kill something every
Poor
turn.
little guy.
Yeah, that was rather big hit. Most squirrels are not killed by a Gorehowl.
Okay. Not ones that do 6
It's
damage.
normally
at least.
whirlwinds and stuff that get squirrels.
He's got the Shadow or Death.
Yeah, in fact, he has 2 of those now, so that's good.
And the button. There's the button.
And look at this. This game is actually stabilizing. These guys are having some crazy series where it looks unwinnable from one side, and then that side comes back.
Well, the Warrior deck, if we take a look, has so many legendaries, and he's played how many?
He played
4?
Ysera, Alexstrasza, Rag, the Gorehowl, which kind of is the same thing.
So he still has Cairn and Gromash for huge cards.
Yeah, yeah. And I believe he has 1 Yeti left, right? And the
no.
Black Knight. Oh, did he use both Yetis?
One of them got Holy Fire, the other
Oh,
got
that's
killed
right. Yeah, yeah, of
eventually.
course. That was turn 4 and 5.
He chooses not to play the Acolyte probably because of the fact that you get Cabal Shadow Priest.
And that would be annoying.
I can wait and think all day.
Well, let's see here. That Pagel out should get axed. Well, not axed, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Probably going to go ahead and Gorehowl him in just a moment. And you know what? Still a pretty reasonable hand as far as control goes from Savjz. I think we might see the Acolyte now, though. Because
Acolyte Whirlwind.
Yeah, the Acolyte Whirlwind, like, what are you going to save the Whirlwind for otherwise?
I don't know. There isn't much, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, you got to start drawing some more cards anyways. You need to get into, like, a Karn or something like that. All right, so lots of turn passes, and look at how high his life is going at this point. This is actually really funny. He has another Holy Fire in there too, so he's going to be back up to 30 eventually.
You play Gromash here as the 4, so it doesn't get Shadow Word Death.
Yeah, I actually agree with what you're saying completely.
Yeah,
because you've only seen one Shadow Word Death. I think you probably assume that it's one mind control, but there could be two.
Chooses not to play anything. More turn passing.
It's Priest, dude.
Yeah, there's another one.
There's that heal.
Soon enough, the Drake will survive Gorehell.
Yeah, that's what he's waiting for sure.
What a moment.
This is actually so funny. Wait, it survives it right now. That's it. Is there 5 on the Gorehell? I think so. And this gets a 6. Oh, wait, no. It's 4 and 5,
it's
sorry.
4, okay.
Okay, so Karn, that's a good play.
Well, here you have the Gromash Whirlwind. Or not.
Well, I could see Acolyte Whirlwind as well.
Okay.
Because then he can kill off the Drake, which is quite nice, and he gets to draw a card.
Acolyte Whirlwind Cairn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good play. Just double, triple thinking it over at the moment. I think if you've already committed to Acolyte, you may as well go with it.
5 cards left.
That's true. It takes a while to kill a Priest, but he's got so much health, he can play fatigue battles all day. All right, well, he draws a Frothing off of that. And... all right, it looks like we're going to go ahead and see that Karn come down and kill off the Drake as well.
He's still got this Nightmare, kind of like a surprise finish, I feel. He's got a lot of surprise damage in his hand. He's up to like 13 or something.
You know what? With 4 cards in deck, do you use the Thought Steal now?
Yeah.
Karn was drawn. What's left in there? A Black Knight? Oh,
pretty good card.
Yeah.
But not against Cairn.
No, not against Karn. In fact, in this situation, pretty lackluster. At least he's got that Fiery War Axe. That's always good. But you know what? He can actually... you know what he could do here? He could go Holy Fire, and then he can Nightmare plus the Shadow Word. Yeah. You could do that here to Karn.
That's 9.
I must consider.
It's actually very, very close right now.
Yeah.
Because it's 4 for Savjz, right? 4 cards left?
I thought it was less.
Is it 3 now?
I don't know.
Well, here's one more for him. Is this... wow, and just pass. Okay.
Well, he managed to heal.
Right, that should be
most of
2
the way
cards
back
left
up.
in deck then, I would say. Yeah, so it was 4.
Okay.
Well, that's just a
Black
card you
Knight.
play at this point.
Yeah, it's not going to mean anything, but the 4 attack on a pretty good creature is going to mean something, as it does with Cairn right now.
What a strange game, Crib.
Yeah, I think Savjz is ahead right now, though, by quite a margin, though.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dire for Darkwonyx. But he can actually get rid of a lot of stuff, at least. He definitely has some things that work within his hand.
So he's playing the Frothing here because he probably believes that his opponent doesn't have his Cabal drawn or doesn't have another one. Because, and there it is.
There it is. Yeah, but is that actually a worthwhile move right now? I think that Brawl might be what you go for here.
Oh, man.
As terrible as that is.
But that's like the best thing to Cabal Shadow Priest.
I know,
You
but
have
if
to take it just to take it.
just to be like, hey, look, I did it with Cabal Shadow Priest. See, Priest is playable. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he's definitely considering it.
5.
2 and 5. Okay, so 5 with the priest, right?
Yeah, the priest has far more cards to work with if this keeps going on.
Like, he still has 1 more Twilight. Does he have 1 more Injured
He has
Blade
1
Master?
more circle healing.
Oh, thank God.
He's got a Akanai Soul Priest in hand right now.
Yeah, that's true. It's actually quite nice.
Let me change.
All right,
your
looks like he is going to go ahead and steal it. And he'll pass. One of my favorite moves.
I'm almost out of cards.
Uh-oh. Almost out of cards, man. Oh, God, the
Not a
Armor
very
Smith.
valuable one.
That's always a fun draw in the late game as the warrior deck, no doubt.
Well, you don't have the Whirlwind anymore to activate Gromash.
Mm-hmm.
So your burst damage is not enough to kill him anymore. But it's pretty close.
Yeah, he's got 9 plus 8, 17. And then, yeah, he can actually deal 20 damage right now.
Mm-hmm.
20 is not 21, though. And this is a priest, which can heal up. Would you go for that right now? Because if you dealt 20 right now, and you had an Axe out and a Karn out,
Yeah.
like, what are the odds that you can't finish them next turn?
Yeah. With both players having 4/5s and with Gromash being what it is, I think it's pretty good. And you'd Nightmare the Cairn, I suppose. So if you...
I would actually consider nightmaring the Black Knight.
Made to fit.
Because the Cairn is like this card that's just going to live to next turn, whereas if he dies this turn, you don't need much more damage. You need basically 1 more hit if you do all that. But, I mean, obviously he's not going to. He's played the Armor Smith.
Looks like he's going for the board control play again. Which I'm not sure is the correct play.
I guess he's just setting up for lethal next turn.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Executor.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you know he can heal, right? He's a priest.
Yeah, he just wants complete board control.
Yeah. Well, Darkwonyx in some trouble. Holy Nova. Could that be enough? Thing is, all these spells are so expensive.
Well, what do you have?
He could go face into Karn, brawl,
Yeah.
and then if he gets lucky, you know, there's like an Armor Smith left over.
And if he doesn't, he can Nightmare Shadow Word Death.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, your
I like
opponent
that.
doesn't have that many cards, so you can afford to be a little inefficient now.
Yeah. In fact, the last warrior cards come out next turn. If you actually clear his whole board that you see out right now, you probably assume that you win. Like, what is left in that hand right now?
What is left in that deck? I think it's a shield block.
Is it? That's not a great card to draw as your last card.
Well, you can speed up the fatigue process a
You
little bit.
can, but you give yourself 5 armor as well, so let's not forget that.
All right.
That kind of makes up for it
Yeah.
for a little bit. A turn or two. Yeah, man, I think you'd need to brawl here.
I attack the Cairn and then brawl.
Yeah, I'd attack the Carning Brawl, of course, yeah. And in the hand right now of Gramash, right, he's got... Yeah, it's like... Oh, okay. I'm wondering what that play was about right there.
Oh, it's brawl.
Oh, well,
How
thank
could we
God that he
forget?
got his brawl, yeah. I don't know how we forgot that, but... Is he gonna Gramash? Is he saving Gramash right for the end?
I think you have to. You can't waste cards when you have none left in your deck.
Can't wait to see that in the quotations with Crip 2014 next to it.
No copy pastorino.
Alright, so this poor priest still trying to figure this out. You know, that Circle of Healing would be pretty alright right now, wouldn't it?
Cards in general would be pretty alright.
Well, I mean, if you would play something here. I'm actually still confused about not brawling the turn before. I feel like Brawl was such a nice play by hitting that con.
I don't know, he saw so many legendaries, he's probably expecting another one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows that Gramash is in his opponent's hand. Like, most people don't play this warrior deck without a Gramash. Occasionally you do see one of them without Gramash, but he's still pretty popular in these decks. the Twilight Drake play does come out. Thinking about just healing himself. I'm wondering what he's saving this weapon hit for. Darkwonyx, I've never seen anyone move his mouse around this much.
It's not like you have another weapon to follow it, so...
You know, he's got to be counting up fatigue turns as well. Like, how quickly are we going to get this damage really going for my opponent?
It's going to be a while.
It certainly is.
Strike.
See, the problem is that Savjz went for such board control a few turns ago, and now he's going to be struggling to finish his opponent off.
That is true. You know, he had the situation where he could get him down to 1 life with a Karn out and a weapon out. And if he had done that, there was a Holy Fire in hand, so he could have gained some life back, but there would have been a 9 health 4-attack minion, as well as Karn plus the weapon out. So it's...
Yeah.
I think that would have actually ended up winning him the game.
I think if Darkwonyx plays a very safe game, he actually will fatigue out Savjz.
Yeah, I think so. It's starting to really look like it. Okay, Circle of Healing. Well, he can, like, absolutely clear this board, and, I mean, he's going to have enough health left that he can deal with Grommash, because he can always just get rid of it with Shadow Word Death, and that's all the kill cards. This is actually it. That's it. The Priest deck is actually going to win this.
Unless he makes a mistake.
Yeah.
Thing is, he doesn't know what the other 2 cards are either. Like, you'd have to be very attentive, maybe even writing some stuff down to know what the other cards might be.
I'm pretty sure we don't allow writing down here, so you'd have to really, really remember, go through the whole game in his head. This is why I love Priest, because you always get down to this fatigue level where you barely can kill your opponent and stuff. It's very fun.
So many decisions.
Yeah, quite a few. Well, he should be making his any moment now. I mean, this is, to us, of course, pretty straightforward. He's just trying to really, really make sure of it, because when you hit warrior versus warrior, things can go drastically wrong if you draw your cards in the wrong order.
Well, he can't deal with the Grommash if he cleans the board up perfectly.
He absolutely deals with the Grommash.
With what?
He has Shadow Word Death and Nightmare. Or Shadow Word Death and Holy Nova.
Oh, I thought
Both
you
of them
would.
win it.
I thought you would use the Shadow Word Death Nightmare on the Cairn here.
Oh, no. I was thinking Auchenai plus Circle.
Okay.
And then he just waits for Fatigue to basically do his work for him.
Okay.
So now we have a warrior that has...
No cards left.
Yeah, he has Grommash, so he's like sitting here just thinking, okay, I guess that's bad, right? Like, he has to attack the Auchenai? Does he attack the Auchenai with the Grommash? Because he's going to be healing for 2 points a turn and taking 4, so he's taking 2 damage a turn. And does he live for 8 turns?
I think he's trying to wait with the Brawl, but because the opponent hasn't played it yet. I don't know if it's necessary for this warrior deck to run Brawl.
Feel my pain.
But it may be the case that he's hoping that Darkwonyx doesn't expect him to have it, overcommits, and maybe actually takes back the cards.
That makes sense. And you know what? His opponent actually has so few cards left in the deck. 1 card left, and he's at so much health right now. And he does have... He has 11 points of damage basically in hand. Actually, this is the best play, is to just sit here and wait and wait and wait and hope that your opponent starts to fatigue. Whereas I would say right now for Darkwonyx, he has to play this Blade Master.
Yeah.
I really think you play the Blade Master. I think he's just considering a few things, like should he start healing himself?
You can't heal yourself.
Well, you can if you kill your own guy, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes with the Priest deck, you kill your own Auchenai. I'm not even joking, Crip. Occasionally.
Okay.
I love that they both have a Nightmare in hand. It's like really messing up the math everywhere. Like,
Okay, fatigue up to 3.
Yeah, but still, he's got that armor every single turn as well. Oh man, this is actually so wild. He's because you have to start counting like, all right, he's gonna draw how many cards, and see he's going back and forth right now with his mouse. He's like, all right, now I take that much now. He takes that much now. I take that much now. He takes that much. By then, Crip, how much will it be?
My head hurts.
Gotta be Rain Man to figure out this game, Crip. This is.
I don't know. I mean, I really feel like the warrior is hopeless.
No, I think there's I think he thinks there's still a little chance.
He thinks there is, but I don't think there actually is.
If he has 11 damage sitting there, so if he can get his opponent to take a little bit of fatigue, but the thing is, it has to go literally down to like the last turn or so, where he takes enough fatigue between all the healing. But the amount of fatigue he's taking so quickly, plus 5 a turn from Akanai.
Yeah.
Ugh. You know what? I think he's literally is just waiting for one more minion so he can play the brawl. But the thing is, Darkwonyx knows that he played, he knows that Darkwonyx played the Thought Steal when he had 4 cards in deck, one of which was Brawl, and he hasn't seen what the other card is. He's only seen this War Axe.
Yeah, are there cards that are shared between the decks? There's like none. Actually, is there a single card besides Nat Pagel? Tinkmaster. Yep, just the 2, I believe. So it would be very obvious.
Yeah.
If he did play or didn't.
That's right. If he's really paying attention. Absolutely. So now, I mean, at some point you got to do it, right? At some point this guy has to come down. I think he's done the math and realized he has to go with it. Wow. Grease decks are pretty good. He's like really considering this. All right, he's like, do you have a second Shadow Word Death? And the answer is yes. Yes, I do.
And
hey, what happens if you Thought Steal here?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Huh. All right. Well, I would definitely Thought Steal this turn.
You have to Shadow Word Death, and you have the Injured Blade plus heal the Injured Blade.
Yep, and he lives through the axe.
Or you can just heal. I think if you just heal, you win the game.
I was thinking about that Thought Steal. I think that was a misplay. You should have played that Thought Steal. Okay, so we are actually going to watch 2 men fatigue each other out. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, he's going to like Holy Nova and speed it up here.
Ah, good play.
Because now...
and now I think you look at this and you're like, okay. Yeah, I guess, why not? Or he can try to wait to use that Brawl again. Oh god, these are getting really big, these fatigues. And that is it. Darkwonyx gonna end up taking this series 3-1.
Stay tuned for more Fight Night.
I'm Borson, and I kick scrotums with my totems at ESGN Fight Night.
Yeah, I gotta go now. I have some friends coming over soon, so... Yeah, alright. I love you too, Mom. Bye. Oh, that's gotta be Trump. Good thing I have those delicious cookies ready.
This just in. Ekop is a nice guy.
ESGN TV's daily news. Just watch.
Welcome back to Fight Night.
Man, that was slow.
That was one of the slowest games. You know what that reminds me of? Those awesome Paladin versus Paladin matches that we got to commentate last season.
Yeah. It's just that the dude seems to be a bit more exciting than the heel.
You know what? So? I see what you're saying. Making dudes is exciting, but I actually, personally speaking, I like heel pass. But dude pass is very good as well.
I'm gonna stick with the dudes.
Okay, I think most people agree with you on that. I'd like them both,
possibly.
though.
I feel the dudes speed up the game just a little bit more than the heal.
I think no one could possibly disagree with you there, Crip. Well, you know, that's kind of a crazy series there, but Savjz is defeated once again, kind of in that hard spot that Trump was in.
0-3.
Hopefully he can take the next one, but you know what? Let's throw it over to Dan and see what these guys think.
Yeah, well, I thought I had it pretty well there, and in the end I kind of dropped the ball, I guess, with holding on to the chromas too long, but like, what can you do? I feel like really the series is 1-1 now, and there's still more games to come because of how like ridiculous well, actually first 3 games were with my draws and stuff. I don't know how I won the third one with the bagel and stuff, but yeah. I did some like small stuff, but mostly I played around like every single priest card. I think I did it pretty well, but I should have taken maybe more risks in the end as I ran out of gas, but I think I played it pretty well overall. Yeah, priest is excellent against warrior, and I knew that I was surprised that the game was so close, because like in our playtesting, priest has been pretty much dominating warrior, but yeah, it was a close game. Yeah, I just hope I'm more lucky next time. I'll just play like I'm playing. That's it.
Savjz, any last words that you'd like to say before we let you go? Shout out.
No, not really.
We're here over in the corner of Managrind. Chalky, talk to me about how the team was feeling during that series. Lots of back and forth. You guys must have been on the edge of your seats.
Yeah, the whole game we were really scared. We had heard from the casters that Savjz had Ragnaros, Alexstrasza, and Ysera, and we had like no way to deal with it, so we were pretty much running off the top deck. And we talked about a lot of the plays over here, and Darkwonyx made a lot of the right plays that we saw, so we were really happy with how he did.
All right, and what was, in your opinion, the most exciting moment, if you can recall any of the series? Because it seemed like it was just absolutely crazy just from games 3 and 4.
I mean, the mind control top deck was pretty much the point at which we got back in the game, but then it was followed by the Tink Master, so it was all right.
That's cool, that's cool. And the last question is, you guys made Priest win at Fight Night. How is that even possible? I think this is the first time it happened, as far as I recall.
I think you'll have to ask Darkwonyx about that one, but yeah, finally did it.
All right, thank you so much for talking to me, Chalky. Let's give it to Artosis, who has the winner.
Thanks, Frodan. I'm here with Darkwonyx. First off, congratulations on your win over Savjz. Did you expect it to go down like that?
I expected really, really strong games to be played, and I got my answer for it.
Yeah, your Druid deck did really quite well, and you guys are seeming to use a lot of Mark of the Wild. Why is that? What do you like so much about the card?
I like Mark of the Wild because it's a tempo provider. You can play it on a Union and keep board control while establishing more units on the board.
Well, it certainly did work out for you that way. Now, we have to talk a little bit about this Priest deck and that weird fatigue game. First off, I love the deck. Reminds me of a lot of other decks I've seen. What made you decide to actually end up playing Priest here today? A lot of people think it's underpowered.
My Priest deck is actually Duckwing Face Priest deck. He's been playing on Managrind for a while, and he's been playing Priest for more than I actually know. And now he finally found a Priest deck that was really good to use, so I decided to just take it and play it for him.
Now, some of those turns towards the end got kind of long on the thinking for both sides, trying to figure it out. Did you know, like, that you had that in the bag? Because, I mean, you were pretty low on health there for a while, but tell me your thought process there towards the end.
In the end, I was always afraid in case of he had Grommash and some kind of enraged combo. So I always wanted to keep my health above 16, no matter what's happened. And I was thinking I had to clear the board, meanwhile I keep my health above 16, and I also kept a Nightmare and Shadow Death in my hand in case he just played Grommash and didn't enrage it. So I had answer for whatever he did, but I just wanted to draw my last cards just to see how it went, and it was a fault steal, so not much difference.
Well, definitely a crazy game that I will not soon forget. So thanks, Darkwonyx. Frodan, why don't you take it at the wheel?
Thanks, Artosis. I'm joined at the wheel with Rios, who just watched his teammate Darkwonyx destroy Savjz 3-1, quotation marks. And now we go to the wheel where we have Artosis and Nyx as the last two members of Team DogeHouse. Do you have any requests to see who they're going to play next?
I'm curious to see what Nyx has up his sleeve. I don't know if they're all on team decks yet still. This will, sort of be the deciding factor here. But I would like to see Artosis play too, so whatever we get.
All right, well, go ahead and take it for a spin.
No whammies, no whammies.
Oh, okay. I think it's gonna be Artosis, but the wheel says no. It's gonna be Nyx. So we're gonna have Nyx versus up against Reels or Chalky. Good luck, man. All right, I'm here at the wheel with Artosis. Dan, I was joking with Reels that I said Darkwonyx destroyed Savjz, but it was a really tight series. You guys must be kind of heartbroken because of how it went.
You know, it's too bad, but I thought that was a pretty cool deck, and Darkwonyx played really well. So what are you going to do, man? They're a very good team.
Well, they clearly have shown it. Now, it comes down to Nyx versus one player. Is there any person you want to have for Nyx?
Nyx, who do you want? He wants Reels. I'm going to go ahead and spin Reels.
All right, well, go ahead and take it for a spin. Starting to slow down. And I don't believe it.
Told you.
It's going to be Nyx versus Reels. Thank you, Artosis.
No problem.
Well, Savjz tried to get his first win, but fell a little short as Darkwonyx, the team captain from Managrind, evened out the series. Tomorrow night, Nyx versus Reels. Who's going to take it? Tune in tomorrow to find out.